Happy Friday evening, everyone. How's it going? For those that did not see on Discord, obviously couldn't do it during the day, so I said I'd do a late night stream tonight. And tonight's a special episode. It is our 200th hour, which is just insane to play one game on stream nonstop for 200 hours on the air. We started in October. 8 months later, we're still playing this damn game. Says a lot about it. All right. Let's get back into it. We ended the stream mid-mission. Just doing Smugglers, I think. Yeah. So, what do we got? We got Bat Dude. Bring you around. Why don't we just take you down? There we go. Is it over here? Little hidden room. I like that. And we'll go find the other one. I don't think cat girls can go through plate. And let's get you over here and give you some... Nah, we're fine. We should be fine. Let's start with the cockpit. Miss Cat Girl. There we go. All done. 34 Strange Treasure Seas. What is that? Plus 10 bravery on Ogress. Congratulations. That is 20 bravery over 2 missions. That is fantastic. Bumbuckle. That's also really good. 8 stamina and 3 strength. I wish it was more, though. Alright, so what is... Alright. Oh, this is excellent stuff. Cat paws we don't need for anything. We can sell those. We got a Kruger. Very good. Ooh, a Splatty. What is that? That's worth a lot of money. We'll hold on to that. It sounds like a weapon I want. Who doesn't want a weapon called Splatty? Alright, Satchel Charge. We don't need those. What is the stuff that we had all the points for? I honestly don't know. Huh. Oh well. Maybe it was 38 points for that guy. I'm cool with that. Tank Gatling laser batteries. What is it? Tank ammunition. Superconductive wire. What do I need to make these again? Combat unit. Because these would actually do really well as a base defense thing, right? A rec tank, I got, yeah, craft charger laser, that's right. I can't buy those yet. One day. No, I can't buy them yet. Alright. 9 more days. We have money saved up to keep changing those out. What do we do? Luxury barracks, gas chamber. Yeah. Luxury barracks there. So we need luxury barracks and another storage here. Whoops, nope, wrong one. I'll take that back. Luxury barracks and another armored vaults. And for you, we'll keep the hideout shrouds here. Yeah, let's wait 9 more days. And we can't do that one yet, can we? And well, maybe we'll be able to do it. The timing might be tight, but let's see. We'll get 15 hours. Plus the transfer time. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. All right. And let's send you over there too. Take both. Valiant room 2. Oh, that's right. Well, that sounds awesome. I want one of those. A mushroom beer. A secret recipe we have learned from an old mechtoid, brewed from various unspeakable stuff. Drink it if you're brave enough. It gives you an instant boost of 40 health, even beyond the maximum, but you might cause hallucinations and other predictable side effects. You need to have at least 40 health too. So before, those were really hard to make, but I think he made that easier. Let's see, what do I want? Let's get the rail rifle started. And I'm actually curious about, where was it? Oh, both of these look good. You know what, let's get this STC stuff done. I think it's supposed to be an earlier game thing. I don't think we're going to make any of those. Oh, moonflowers. That's what they're used for. All right, well, that's the only thing they are being used for, so we might as well turn them all into that, right? Moonflower. Oh, no, for more things. All right, so we'll make a handful. Oh, I was just selling those, wasn't I? Yeah, clearing up space. All right. Deliberator is done. I don't know why I'm making those, but we'll go ahead. Actually, at 3 hours, let's just go ahead. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ship. Oh, the Deliberator looks really cool. I like that. All right, and then we can add another Nightmare, right? That's the one I want? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. It's a little sad that I can't... I'll keep the stealth suit parts. Don't really need any of that stuff, do I? Oh, a secure freight. Yes. Yes. Those were that was so much fun. Oh god, I think we'll have time. All right, crew. We'll go ahead and just grab the next set of 10. Underwater armor. What did we use for underwater? We were just using chillers. Let me look at the underwater options again. It's been so long. Xeno, that was useless. That would have been good, but we don't have it, so chiller and spacesuit. Bravery. No firing accuracy penalty. Alright, yeah, and that's the one. With the butt armor. Hey Ethan, how's it going? I don't know. Let's actually look. I don't mind. Whoop, Mon. I'm doing f.5 is my version, by the way. Oh, that's why. That is Ivan's armor production mod. That explains it. Alright, so underwater. Oh, those work underwater. Just take those. Oh, we have 3 of those. Even better. And 1 person. Oh, man, wands work underwater too? Well, this changes everything. At least a wand of rending. I can see why the fireball wouldn't work, or the airlessness. $10. I don't think we'll need those. We'll just throw them right there. All right, that's great. Perfect. Oh, I can. It's not in my tech tree. What, plasma charger, Gauss cannon. Is it 2 lights on this? Oh, that's not bad. Here, just throw on something nice and easy. I am really surprised we were able to build this and then equip it and then send it out. All right, Deliberator, new craft. 110. You know what? We'll give our most accurate. Oh, that's right. We can't really use that on here. So we'll give the most accurate U. Throw in the standard ammo. That's fine. 34, 51, 1. Yeah. Oh, you already got a wand running. That works great too. And I think we'll make our least accurate one. Here, grab 2 in case you run out. What's the other one? 89, 76. Whoops. And 89. There we go. And everyone else can grab. This kit. There we go. Oh, that's a cute little craft. Man, still no Sharkmen. They kicked our butts early on, and then they've just pretty much ignored us since then. I'm using a different provider, unfortunately. Let me see on YouTube. Let's see here. Hey, OBP, how's it going? It's going pretty good. I bumped my head really good today, so I got a splitting headache. All right, let me pop this open and see if I can lower that down for you. Yeah, I need some royalty-free sexy sax music. Is that a thing? All right, come here. Stream options. No delay. Optimize for interaction, low latency. Yeah, I think it just has to do with the new provider I'm using. So chat works everywhere, but it does add some delay, unfortunately. Sorry. Ethan, you're never sultry. You're just young man, I think is the best way to put it. Now, for being such a small craft, this actually has a really nicely set up. Well, it's nicely set up. Yeah. I have an alto sax. I haven't touched that one since high school. I went on to the far superior instrument of bassoon. Far superior. Can't see them. Oh, that hell in the way. You can try moving forward a little bit more. If not, we'll just... Alright. Kenny G is mostly a soprano guy, isn't he, though? Yeah, crackling's a good word. I like that. That describes it exactly. I wanted to be first chair so bad, and first chair sax was, well, he's a guy that grew up to play saxophone professionally. So there was no chance in hell I'd ever beat him. Alright, A-Steer, you need the most training. I'm getting some live fish. If only we had an aquarium, huh? There you go, Billy. America's first black president. Thank you, Arsenio Hall. Speaking of Arsenio Hall, he's still on the air. He still has a show. Oh, that would be great. It's like shooting fish with a gun. Where are the rest? Just make a line and we'll just move forward. I've never actually been hit by a fish, so I don't know if they can hurt us. They've never made it close enough. No fish over there. This music is just so damn peaceful. Sleeping with the sleeping fish. I don't remember us ever being allowed to use it underwater. The whole drinking things underwater problem. This map is absolutely insane. Why is it so big? Oh, you're right. It might have been there. Yeah, I might just have missed it. Memory is a fickle beast. Does anyone remember if we tried using a Reaper rifle on the officer outfit? Oh, maybe we did. Yeah, I think you're right. Again, as I said in the beginning of the stream, it's been 8 months since we started this campaign. Oh, an old money briefcase. That's new. Oh, I found a wand of peace. That's also new. Literally everything else is crap, but that's new stuff. I'll take that. No. Wah, wah, wah. Capri Sun. We need to reinvent Capri Sun. Alright, we'll see how many we made of those. Let's go ahead and make this. Put one of these on the craft. I'm curious to see how well it does. Silver Towers. Star God Supervision. Can I shoot those down? Also, this is not a fun mission, is it? It's one of those missions. Inject Capri Sun into your body. Yeah, I'm just not going to do a very large Star Gods mission, period. We couldn't even do... we were unable to do a pogrom. Alright, heavy particle accelerator. Make some ammo for it. I wanted to ship some stuff out. Alright, let's ship those over to Dry Rum Atoll. Oh yeah, we made all those Krugers too. That's what we need to make. We need to make 60 more Krugers. One second. Please don't be awake. Oh, that's going to be a problem. Alright, we get those built first. Alright. Worry about that later. Have you ever seen them live? They did one in Minneapolis a while ago. I never got to see it, though. Alright, and let's get these made real quick. Gatling batteries and heavy particle accelerator. Keep going. There we go. HPA. Alright, we'll try that. Curious to see how that works. Alright. Another nightmare done. The heavy particle accelerator is a primitive plasma weapon. So, snapshot range of 15, power loss after 16 tiles. Master of Ruffleness. All right, I need to write that down because I want to see. Would you consider him a very good SOTS LPer? Because I want to see how that goes. That it intrigues me very much. Master of Ruffleness. All right. Make some beer. Voodoo Rod. Only those trained in magic and wearing a proper dress, which we need to figure out separately, can touch their voodoo rods. Wicked thing can be done to the enemy, but at a price of taking energy, morale, and stun damage. 16, 12, 6. Also, the power drops significantly with range. Voodoo effectivity 100%. Mastery times 0.02. Terror fills the mind of blah blah blah. Possessed, a sorcerer tries to mind control the target's will. Alright. It's a mind control unit. And the witch outfit. Alright, let's get a 1 on the briefcase. And we're doing Revenant armor elsewhere. Let's leave that as it is for now. Power of the Atom, Advanced Medicine, Force Fields. Let's unlock those. Oh, that's not bad. A little wall hacking. All right, equipment. Now we'll just go find it. And naturally 1, and we'll do... I wonder how many shots are in that clip. And we'll keep the Reaper for now. Brunhilde, welcome back. Alright. Mushroom beer is done. Keep making rum. Pink ship, unknown, gifts of love. That's what we've been waiting for. Do I shoot this one down? Or does this one land? Because it is gifts. Siberian base investigation. We have a very clear idea now where to look for the mysterious ancient base we heard about from the guild rep we interrogated. Some additional scouting is required to pinpoint its location, but we believe we should be ready early next month. Bleh. Don't really want to do that one. Heavy freighter documentation. Old money briefcase. Bag laden with legendary green paper dollaros. They're not accepted as currency anymore, but can be sold to the cultists of dollar for religious use. 25k. That was worth nothing. Going South Africa. That's what I figured. No shooting. Who wants the new gun? You know what? I think you're at 119. That is a good point where we can plop that off and play with this one. 10 rounds isn't bad. It's a little heavy. The end objective is to face the solar governor on Mars and take him out. Airlessness. That's fine. It's so weird that you emit light. Yeah, and the weapons they have are just ridiculous. I remember Meridian's playthrough. With the little heart. So cute. Yeah. The best one we've had so far. Oh, a magical girl. I want you stunned, don't I? Is that the rod of peace? Who has... that'll work too. I wonder if it says. Just altered body chemistry. That's all. Oh, well. Not much room for text on those anyways. It is a fairly bright light source as well, isn't it? Nothing? Let's try you. Yeah, there we go. Oh, one Hilarium fuel capsule. Excellent. Good job, Otto. Chateau. New. All right, another wand apiece. I don't know. Is she a succubus? There was no picture. I couldn't tell. All right. Magical cake. Oh, all this new fun stuff. Excellent. Star God Operative. That took a while. We finally captured a proper Star God. Turns out their role in the Stellar Empire is that of high-profile messengers and executors, with an absolute authority over all lesser races, but subservient to some supreme will. I guess that makes them more like angels than proper gods, but they're really full of themselves anyway. Also, it turns out there are several types of Star Gods. The one we meet are guides, but there are ones called subduers as well, and who don't have that cool glow effect, cannot turn invisible, and are unable to use ghost beams, relying on telekinesis and plasma guns instead. The latter type, however, mostly appears only during planetary conquests. And we learn about the phase shield. Perhaps the most exotic and arcane of Star God's technologies, it is based on a strange phase shift effect, where something can exist in our reality, but yet not quite so. When applied to individual, a phase shield can make them invisible and intangible to most weapons, while perfectly able to shoot back. I still cannot fool motion scanners or psionic detection, though. When applied to a craft, the results are less spectacular, effectively amounting to a major boost of shield strength. That sounds like the description for the old Star Gods. Invisibility. I got a whole bunch of stuff done. Alright. New power armor. Power of the atom. Hilarium explosives. And we'll throw one on the magical girl. Ghost dagger is done. This ghastly blade is destined for those who trust mages. Perfect for backstabbing. It ignores 90% of armor and causes the target to panic, even if he survives. Yes, it does lethal damage. Power reactions, voodoo power, and voodoo skill. What do I need for that? Well, might as well make a couple. I'm not doing anything else important here. Heavy freighter documentation. The Traders Guild uses these ships for heavy lifting on dangerous lines. Not only can they soak up an enormous amount of damage, they also carry huge crews, including a full complement of very well-armed Marsec guards and a guild rep in direct charge. Resource extraction. Oh, those are so much fun. And it's a government one. Get piss off some people. You gonna land? There we go. Alright, same crew. We'll actually use the new weapon this time. Grab some reaction shots. Thank you. A couple more. Appreciate it. And he finally did some damage. Unfortunately, that's awesome. How to kill a sectopod with a dagger. Thank you, sir. Man, the old vanilla XCOM. Not this corner, though. This is a backwards corner. Government, I think you can hurt me with that. We'll try to just bring you over here. Good job, Schittler. It's a government resource extractor. On the mission, it's just a normal cutter, though. Why am I raiding it? Because it landed. Why do you do things? Because it's there. All right. Oh, that was a new plasma. How is the accuracy on that thing? Where are you? Snap only. At 101 base. That's pretty nice. Reduce damage outside of snapshot range. That's an enforcer. You know, you come here and get terrain reactions like everyone else. Same with you. Man, we got these big damage weapons here. I found the room with all the government enforcers in it. All of them. Where is my buddy? Right here. Very good, Jumpy. Just a bad idea. You are clearly outgunned here. All right, Batman. I think I'm just going to go ahead and put my slaves back in Crusader armor. Just because... Well, I think I'm just going to focus on training Voodoo only on them. I'm not going to bother with anything else. Yeah. Save the booze. Who wants this? You don't need it. You could use it. As could you, actually. There we go. They're not that bad. I think now that we have pretty much guaranteed armor-piercing weapons, it's not that big of a deal. I forgot what a pain these fences are. Go ahead and guard that way. Good enough. Actually using them for their intended purpose of point-blank range. Get 2 away from that fire. We should be fine. Alright. That should be good enough. It can open doors, yes. See, that's what they're for. Reaction fire. I hate this ship design. All right, so we have you at 0 to 200, you at 0 to 280, and you at 0 to 80 times 10. I think we're good. And then Batman here. Maybe I should give Batman a fusion torch for his melee weapon. Maybe that would be the most effective. That probably didn't hurt him, did it? No, it did not. Because he's wearing a mask. I don't think I've ever seen that one. No snap on that one, no. That's all right. I can use it on you. There we go. Still negative. Wah wah. 25mm rounds. Do 33 apples. That's worth it. And we haven't checked to see if we have any new research on those guys. So let's take a quick peek. Nope. Nope. All right. All robbery. I can buy those, so that's fine. All right. One more day for the ghost dagger. Is it worth it to do it now? It's just more experience, basically. We can absorb the infamy loss, no problem. Southeast Asia. I don't care. Pick 2. Narcissus, you could follow as well. That is a very curious Southeast Asia. Oh, damn it. All right, production of Nightmare. We need to make more. Let's just get some cash on hand so we're flush with it when we got to buy more or some more of that stuff. All right. Doesn't matter which one. Polyphemus. We'll go ahead and de-equip you. All right, sell you. Oh god, we did this last time, didn't we? All right, we don't need those. Why aren't you equipped with that? Ah, for F's sake. All right, that'll be on 14 days. Hands. Let's do it the easy way. All right, take those. And then we ship you. Man, my brain does not work after like 9 p.m. No, but there has been talk about that one. Dry run Maytel. All right. And Polyphemus. Remember that name. Can you use the ghost dagger on anyone? I thought that was a ghost suit only thing. Rebel Freighter. That's our buddy. Family ties. Through the help of certain friends and by continuing to be useful, we have reinforced our position within the global structure to the point where no sane local government will brandish the zero tolerance policy against us anymore. How is it different from zero tolerance to zero tolerance? I'm confused. I am very confused. All right. What would the game be? Because the tech progression is kind of similar to the original game. And if your tech doesn't change, what is your progression in the game? I spelled that wrong. 1 second. There we go. Make sure you all have crew. All right, and then we can figure out what we want to do with our third plane there. So a bit of XCOM files for that one. Yeah, but that's still researching, though. You can go and hide. Oh, A temple raid, sure. Yeah, let's. All right. Nice and easy. Fine, we'll have our nice mix. Does this work? Oh, it does work. Yes. Oh, man. That's a win. Need us some alkalites. That'll be fine. I'm going to actually throw this on you now while I think about it. If you can pick it up. Oh, you can. Perfect. That's a 2x. That's a 2x. You got stun built in. All right. I think it offers a lot of really interesting ideas. But balancing it so it's an enjoyable process as opposed to sort of a tedious thing, I think would be very, very tricky. That's an interesting take on it, too. I like that. Should be able to do both, shouldn't I? Get in there. Yep. Excellent. Hey, Brimgon, how's it going? Alright, and then we'll just bring you outside. 1, 2, and 3. I think that's too far for you. Yeah. No, it's late. I had to miss the regular stream. I had to go to the shop. I had a leak in my rear differential. Not a problem I can fix myself. I think you could put forth an interesting game where, because the aliens are clones... See, the question is, how does this not get boring from the player's point of view? Like, the humans don't get better technology, but they get much better with their weapons over time. They just start hitting more, taking more hits, and you have to come up with a technology, since your guys can't get any better, to deal with the humans' adaptability. Batman is, so it's a little confusing because before the super slaves had fixed equipment, but now they are slaves with slave-specific armor, but they can use normal equipment. And that was completely changed from the original way they were used. Well, we'll just seduce from here. Small chance of hitting. Yeah. Where is Batman? That reminds me, I gotta go and put the slaves in Crusader armor. They were considered HWPs before, yes, but now they are actual soldiers. A fun fact, Dioxine really wants to put, or make sectopods suits that people pilot. Yeah, the one thing I didn't like about APOC is that it was in one city. It made the fight feel arbitrary? I don't know, not the right word. Like, why would the aliens only focus on one city? I had been thinking about it. I wonder if someone really could make the actual faction war work. Well, this is a pain in the ass map. Because that would completely change the game, but man, that is such a huge scope thing to do. Whoops. Can you make it over there? Yeah. Aw, you don't kill them. They're the most important guys ever. All right, that okay. I'll accept that. One megacity that is rather not very large and contained about 15 buildings. Yes. I appreciate that, Brimcon. Thank you very much. At least we got some apples out of this. Batman? Oh, yeah. No. These are very expensive to use. Is that a shiny niner? No, just a rusty one. So I don't know if you caught it, but I was having a discussion on Discord about how to make lasers useful, and a lot of pretty good ideas came up. Mine was give lasers the terror from the deep damage roll. So they're always doing some damage. I don't know if that would make the early game lasers, like the laser ammo for the Niners, make them completely useless or not. But I feel like that would make them useful as a mid-game item, at least for a bit. Yeah, the lasers in this mod, because we have them, we don't use them very often. we never used the early lasers, like the hunting laser or the laser Tommy or stuff like that, because it just wasn't worth it cost-wise. Oh no, I don't want to kill you. Let's move everyone forward. They're not like, well, kind of. So lasers in pirates have an inherent 20% armor pierce, but uh, their base damage is lowered because of it, and most people would just rather use piercing instead, because you get the higher damage output on the piercing, and it sort of negates the 20% armor. They just don't feel like a very reliable weapon. And now we do have the laser autocannon, and that's very nice because it has the multiple hits, which I think laser just needs with the low base damage. Oh, is it 33%? Or one other thing is make superconductive wire buyable as soon as you can make laser. Because that was like the big setback when it was such a rare commodity, wasn't it? I can't remember anymore. Yeah, nuclear lasers don't have ammo. But those are much later. You are unarmed. Man, I don't want to walk all the way over there. It is viable, but not at the point where you can make lasers? Or did that change? It wasn't when we were at that point. Oh, we're going to go all the way over there. Hello, friend. Be so much faster if we just killed them all. The ballistic Tommy guns were great. We got a lot of use out of those. The ×5 auto or whatever it was. Always useful. I think the general theme of pirates is more bullets at less damage is always better than less bullets at more damage. For any given situation. Except for the rare power armor guy, and at that point, you have a gun. One guy set up, just take them out. Yeah, armor damage is plasma, and early game armor damage is chem, which they brought up that in the discussion. Hey, John Doe, how's it going? And all HP damage does armor damage. So, I mean, again, if you have the laser armor piercing, but give it a 50 to 100 damage roll, I think you would get that armor damage alternatively. No, not enough to go through that tree. They're very effective on the plate mail. I love the discs. Come on, buddy. This is the worst map, though. Well, I hope he comes closer. Yep, that makes total sense. I mean, as far as cutting weapons go, 0 to 200 is nothing to laugh at, even endgame. It's hard to keep up. It's hard to read everything. Alright, let's build my squire farm. Oh, there's another one up there. Great. Just come down. My slaves do not have the stamina to chase you everywhere. You go get that guy. However the hell I get into this building. I agree with that 100%. Well, so if you guys can go and bug Joycaster to fix their Twitch chat, I can go back to using them and cut down on almost all of the YouTube chat lag. This one? Middle mouse click on an enemy, it's Meridian Vision. It's relatively new. You can also middle click on weapons to go to Yofopedia. I think Dioxine needs to finish this game and then make a sequel after the Star Gods. Because he's an altar boy in the church. It's a holy dress. Yeah, that door's... Oh, hello, friend. Well, let's just close this door. There we go. I think the problem is I don't have it in me to do another playthrough of this. Not for years. And that's already discounting the fact that I'll never get to see the other drill options. Oh, is it? Huh. It might not be my streaming problem then. I don't know. I like when these temples are like in the middle of nowhere, and by nowhere they mean a forest. Or like the desert. Those are much nicer. Even though we really don't need to do these anymore. There we go. Oh, Shitler Prime, are you done training? Yeah, you pretty much are. Excellent. We can get you out of the seductress outfit. I don't know. This is still my first playthrough. I really like Voodoo for this point, especially for the long-range captures. And then having them trained up for mansion missions and wands seems very effective as well. Yeah, maybe you guys just all need YouTube Red. We're just going to delay everything until everyone buys that. Is it this building? Is this building just closed off? I think it is. Let's just blow out that wall. Found him. 28. close enough. Yeah. Perfect. So that is part of that one is the Seductress armor built in. So she has one free hand. You can't take this off. I have two. It's just so expensive compared to other options out there for ad-free service. That's the only thing holding me back. I'm happy with Hulu at $4 a month, but the $8.99 of YouTube is just a bit much. Hey, I appreciate the follow. You should see how open Twitch really is to their new subscriber benefits or criteria to allow niche game subscribers. Yeah, you laugh now, but you learn how to do things one-handed when you have your first child. Holy hell. I love the armor. I love using it for training. And that 20% pierce resist is so damn useful. I just, so my stat strings, I have them reversed. So that's pretty much how I decide who gets what. In the other XCOM playthroughs we've done, we've had actual squads. People get to pick what they want. And they were set squads. So they become really good in one thing. But this one, we decided to just do a random selection. I wish we could have all those juggernauts. We just keep losing them to stupid things. We lost one. Let's see, what did we lost our power armor to? A cyber disc, that's acceptable. Oh, a whip. A zombie trooper. That was one. That was out of the blue. That's the first kill that made me angry in a long time. And I'm sure the other one was like a Celatid or something like that. Or maybe a gill man with a spear. I thought about it. I realized that I couldn't do the really fun stuff until I get into C++. The zombie troopers did it in like 2 hits. After we took away their weapons, because they had not 2 hits. I mean, the zombie troopers have a ton of time units after they change. It was surprising. We did not expect that to happen at all. But I did increase the sick bay time for cloning. Not exactly where I want it to be, though. I think a little bit more damage is the way to go. Yeah, Celatids, I think, are responsible for the most deaths in our campaign. Alright, we just got that girl to whip. Hopefully she's the last one. No, I think there's 2 more. This is the worst map ever. I like the sound of that gun a lot. The Euro Syndicate Laz pistol was useful in the pinch. The and the laser autocannon was also useful. Oh, I forgot about you. All right, there's our last guy. Also useful. And the laser tank was useful for killing mechtoids. Lasgun I have no love for. Well, at least I surrender at all now. We're stunning, unfortunately, so it just would never happen. Oh, Batman. Maybe you can get him. Not the last one. Mother effer. At least when they wake up now, they count as surrendered enemies. That is a welcome change. It's just the ones that don't move. There we go. Oh, we killed one. All right, congratulations, Schittler, on your +10 bravery. Oh, we're good on apples. And 5 altar boys, the most important aspect of this. Yeah, we got our first trade guild dude from surrendering. Schittler lived. Actually, Schittler's been doing pretty good recently. Oh, that reminds me, we should go ahead and do... I need a name for the Deliberator, by the way. Why don't we just call it Echo? I need to keep these named in the theme so I know what they are. We'll just call you Echo. An Academy survey. Yes. All right. Where are you going? Global. You're heading north. Let's do a crew swap. And now we'll do this with actually a full crew. And speaking of actual laser things we use, anything else we want to add? Ghost daggers? Yeah, sure. Make sure we have our mag ammo. Or our mag rockets. 10 of those. Let's just go ahead and straight up mags. Alright, that works. Actually, let me, well, I should have room. Let me get a name for you, and let me open up my spreadsheet. I need to know if you want your name has to be a piratey name, of course. And, has to be a pirate name. Tell me whether you want your guy to be cloned. And if our cloning rules is you literally get cloned, but you are out when you die and you lose some of your stat gains. You're out for a significant amount of time. And whether you want to be a slave or a girl. If you don't get cloned, we generate a new girl for you, but you keep your name, basically. All right. So non-clone, when you die, you have a new person brought in with the same name, but brand new stats. And then cloning is here, for example. Do we have someone out? Yeah, One Eye was cloned. So you lose it's a random how much stats you lose in each category, and then you're out. You're wounded for a large number of time. And if you keep dying over and over again, you can actually get negative stat growth. But I'm not that bad. So that's only been a problem for someone in our Terror from the Deep playthrough. All right, clone. All right, I will go ahead and get you set up as soon as we have... Oh, we do have space. Oh, hey. That's the guy I abused. All right, dry run. Let's send the Kraken out there. And I'll send both of these out there as well. That took it down last time. And what is this? Oh. And we'll send the Tormentor out there as well. All right. The negative vault space is due to the fact that I'm getting vaults space due to all my slaves, basically. All right, let's put you back in rotation. Everyone needs to everyone needs to consolidate their names. Just pick one name. All right. Well, these are... Oh, this is a good team. All right. I'm glad we got this team. All right. Let's start with the Morris girls and throw them in the Chromebacks. Shit, we barely have enough that need reaction training for that. All right. Followed by assassins. The Seductress was extremely useful. Extremely useful in our last playthrough on this one. Loki, what are your stats? Oops. 49. Oops. Mardi, yeah, you stay Seductress. I think that is perfect for you at 52 strength. All right. Salty Joe. Man, these stats are all really good. All right, let's throw. Where is my synth suit? They were in chiller armor because for underwater. I'm really bad with names, just in general, so I don't know what I can do about that. And you know what, let's just throw a couple superheroes. Give me another superhero. Alright, get some flyers up there. I think it would be much better prepared for this, which means we're going to be cocky. He'll land, take you down right by my base if we get there in time. Those nightmares with the thrusters are fast. Wow. How long until... Where's the other one? Yeah, let's see if we can take it down with these three. I think we can. Yep, no problem. Yeah, I've gotten some mail dressed as Starving Poet. It's weird. I've had this name since like 2000. I don't think we have sabers yet. No, we do not. Swordfish, though? We up... Alright, I can see that. I figure we'll keep those two. I'm going to probably replace their thrusters with some missiles if we need to take down fighters. I'm not going to do this at night. Alright, Narcissus. You know what I said I was going to use these guns on? I was going to use them on these guys. So let's do this. You're just really inaccurate, so you're for picking off normal people. You can have this. We'll see how this works. So let's do this real quick. And then see if we can pick that up. I think that might work really well on a high reaction girl. HPA. There we go. That's fine. Ivana in the wrong armor. I'm just going to give you your Ivana kit in this armor. We don't need firing accuracy for this. And then you can just have a standard. Yeah, you got to work on your firing accuracy anyways. 148, 111, 148. Hey, Moist Canyon, it's you again. We're going to upgrade. We didn't get much use out of this. Give you a Kruger. F5 and F9. Yeah, the least amount of reload would be shoulders, and then legs are good. And I don't reload as often as... Let's take one ammo out of this. Only 5 rounds. Oh, that's a little unfortunate, so we'll just have one Kruger. I don't reload as often as anything, as this stuff is used. There we go. Mega Man. All right. Iron Jane, you get to be the tank killer. If I could find it. Just the downside of this armor right there. Let's see here. Do I have a cannonball girl? Always need a cannonball girl. And Phyllis, you can be a railgun girl. Also probably effective versus tanks. Moist reactions are at 118. Good, good, good. All right, Drunk Crisis. Miss, I can barely pick up a Vulcan, but barely is all I need. All right, let's see here. I'm going to try, let's see here, 4732. I'm going to give you in your offhand. Yeah, I know. Maybe we'll take out the Euro Syndicate, or leave the Euro and take out the other pistol. I'm just tired of using the Super Magnums. I'll be honest with you. All right, yeah. We'll keep the Kruger and give you your Super Magnum. The last pistol actually worked pretty good against the tanks last time. You killed two of them with it. All right. And then for you guys, what do I normally give you? Let's just give you your booze. Oh man, that would stink. Yeah, the Silva bar is new. It is new. I don't know what to give you guys in your offhand. Something ranged. Oh yeah, let's be totally butt kicky with those since the end of the laser era is almost complete. There we go. Whoops. I just want the Super Magnum back on the officer suit. That was so much fun. Well, that's always a bad sign. Well, I'm not gonna... Oh, that is so very tempting. Do you think I could kill it in one burst? Oh, not from you. No, not from you. Not at all. Yeah, this is one of those things where moving is a bad idea. As is not moving. The Space Ranger weapons are found on Merc ships. When they're doing Merc contract stuff. Yeah, but good news, it turns out we've killed 10 of them so far. one. All right, not looking at us. Excellent. You are, but who cares about that gun? All right, let us take the tank out. Excellent. Oh, are they? I thought they were just for mercs. Just based on the description of them alone. Good to know. Alright, maybe we can get you from here. I'm curious. Yep. Love that gun. And I love it in that armor. Alright, I need Ivana to shoot that building out. Where is Ivana? She is in this armor, so she's right here. Purple hair. I'm sure this building's full. Oh, only 2 hits. Wah wah. Send the girl out this way. Protect the apples. Ignore the heavy freighter in front of us. Full of such goodies as Gatling laser cannons and stuff like that. He's on fire. That works for me. And last time there were a ton of people outside, but it doesn't look like it's going to be that way this turn. One. All right, out there. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. All right, that can hurt. Let's get you killed if we can. Here. That is nice and accurate. Aw, man. Oh, I can't wait to get the XG weapons. I don't want to use Gauss. I just have this urge to not use Gauss weapons. All right, and then you are way over here. I might actually, if I can get there. No, we'll wait till next turn for that. However, you. Did we hit him? We hit him. At least. You're good for reaction shooting. Oh God, yes. When they were introduced, oh man, those were. Oh, that. Where did you come from? All right, 43. I am not going to do that. Scooch back here. I think reaction-wise, that's good. You... Oh, that's a shame. Oh, it's outside. It's a lower damage range. I forgot about that. All right. Maybe. Nope. Yes, these are very profitable missions. And you pay for it by there being 80 guys on here. I don't remember, actually. Let me look. I use... Dun, 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 dun. None. I do not use a filter. Alright, tank battle cannon. This is your job, so you get first dibs. Aww. I thought that would totally get you from the butt. There's your Wilhelm. Alright. I still want to know what those guns are. There's no need for that. Let's try you. You should be able to do some good damage on that as well. Let's just take out this building. Hey, 2 hits. Excellent. You gotta hit Transcend. That is the key to using that weapon. Can I seduce? Come on, special. Aww. Yeah, so that mag rocket, I mean, his hit points gotta be hurting. It does at least 100 damage. This might take him out. Yep, and there's one over here somewhere. Let's take out that guy with the Gatling. Yes! Those are my favorite. I think he might have hit the tank in there too. No, just the 3. Alright, Ivana. And I'll bring the rail driver forward. Gotten these tanks taken out pretty quickly. We just got to find... There were 5 last time, I think? 4 or 5. Pretty sure there were 5. Go back to chem rounds. Oh yeah, you guys. So let us prepare. All right. There it is. Good start. Oh, so for those that are interested, I finally figured out how aggression works. In vanilla, there are 3 aggression settings: 0, 1, and 2. And for the longest time, I thought that meant whether they would come after you, like chrysalids and stuff, which it kind of affects that. But what they really do is when you kill someone, uh, what happens is the game will find the closest a teammate to that person, and if they have aggression 1, there's a 50% chance they will come after the guy that killed him, because as soon as you shoot someone, you become visible to the entire enemy team. And aggression of 2, there's a 100% chance that guy will come after the person who killed you or killed his teammate. And 0 means they won't. And that's all it means, which might explain why all the aggression attempts to make things move more failed. A little tidbit. Hello, friend. Oh, that was... What did that do? 0 to 120? Oh, let's see. Shotgun. These guys both flipped out. I saw those 2 shotgun. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. No, aggression is coded per enemy type in the rule sets. God, I'm just gonna give. I've been saying this. I'm gonna put rail drivers on people too, for base defense. I think rail drivers, Krugers, and mag shots pretty much will take care of everything. You guys just sit back here. Get some accuracy with those. That's a good question. I do not know if tank kills lower morale. They should. I'm pretty sure they should. I have managed to make a tank panic. It shouldn't be possible, but it's happened. Right, you come out the side. Yeah, this building. All right, go. That's sort of a waste. So 250 chances. Any number above 130% is irrelevant in XCOM. That's the point at which deviation is minimized. Can we... Oh, but I'll lose the apples. That's still my priority. Let's just go ahead and take out this building. Just 1 hit. We might be done with tanks already. Nah. We'll save it for the Chromebacks that need the training. And you can have this one. Oh, you missed. You're actually pretty good at throwing, and you still missed. Well, alright. Overkill's over. Oh, we just missed it. 79. I do love the grouping on this shotgun. It is fantastic. I don't know what that gun is. I don't want to rush it. Where are you packing? It's not a weird thing yet. I know exactly what that is. I like XCOM Apocalypse. Everything except for the whatever that thing is that melts your armor. I hate that mechanic. But otherwise, I love the game. I'm not going to play it on stream because of how buggy it is and how prone it is to freeze up with the missing CD error. But once Open APOC is up, I am totally going to play. Yeah, that acid thing, whatever that is. Because that mechanic is just get naked, pause, get naked, unpause. Entropy launcher, thank you. Alright, there's a heavy armor, dude. I need your body parts. And I don't need to take you alive, do I? You know what? Where is my seductress? Oh, she's nowhere close. It's alright, we'll get more. Oh. Well, that's an interesting place to put a tank. That angle might work out perfectly. Nope. No. All right, all those buildings are on fire. You are not on fire, good sir. That's better. Oh, we got 2 hits in there. Oh, power armor guy. That's right. Well, we can always do this. No, I'll take out the tank first. If I can. 69, if we can get maybe right over here. There we go. 1-shot kill tank. That's like dodging the face huggers too. You can apparently do that as well. All right, let's run you over, Mardib, and maybe you can capture that guy alive next turn. Since, I mean, he can damage the tank. If we lose that tank, I'm okay with that. My armor is 90. Actually, it shouldn't do too much damage. Oh, and a buddy back here. Another Geo ready to flip out. I think we'll take this one. Let's do it with the plasma. Aw. There's a good throw. The thing with real-time games is the best way to beat them is just to lie in a corner, prone, and wait. It's the most efficient way. No, you're out. Maybe? Nope. All right. 3, 4, 5. That was way off. That's the prone and wait is basically how I finished Jagged Alliance back in action. That was the entirety of my playthrough. Yeah. I haven't played Jagged Alliance 2 yet. But the great thing with real time is I can just walk away. I like Apocalypse in real time more as well. I have to agree with that. I think the game was balanced for real time. Let's go hide in here. Please don't Gauss musket me. Why not? You need throwing experience. Yes. Agreed. When machine guns were actually machine guns. I could. No, I'll just bring you here. Maybe that's right. Yeah, yeah. It shouldn't have been an option because you can't balance for both. It's impossible. All right, let's take a peek. Yeah, okay. You're lucky. It was an ambitious game. Really ambitious. All right, friend. Seduce away. God, I love this armor. Not always useful, but when it is, it's super useful. Oh, someone has a minigun, and it's not you. There it is. Control H just tells me if I hit something. A UAC key. Damage rolls is you select a firing angle and you hold down Alt. Or and if you hit Alt or Control M will tell you what your melee damage rolls are. Stats for nerds. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, the graphics turned me off a lot. Not the graphics. I thought the graphics are fine. The sprites turned me off, and I think Apocalypse looks worse than Vanilla or Terror from the Deep, and I'm not a huge fan of Terror from the Deep's palettes in general. All right, let's go find you guys some plasma sub rifles and upgrade you. And there's a very good reason for why the sprites look the way they do. Well, let's make sure this building is... Oh, you can't do it. All right, never mind. We'll swap Ivana out to something more indoor friendly, I think. Yeah, inconsistent is probably the best way to describe that. Oh, that you are not visible. Moist, get in there. Vulcan to the rescue. Let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2. We'll do 3 and 3. Do I have 2 plates here? All right, we will bring you over here. Which game is that, Dick? Oh, never mind. Yeah. I feel like maybe the whip would be better for this, but we'll take a peek. Guild hostess. Yeah, let's whip these guys. Plink. These are really fun. I like these a lot. I'm really looking forward to play XCOM Files. But I'm going to need an XCOM break after this is done. You get shot at with a shotgun. Oh, we're in snapshot range. What do we got up here? Well there, friend. I'll do a snapshot at you. What else we got? Maybe we'll take out the... Oh, that's not a guaranteed kill either. Yeah, that's the only time we lost people last time we were doing this. Alright. Let's clean out the engine room. We did one space battle, yes. We just never had crafts that could do it. So we did a quick run in a Kraken. And we have enough superhero armor, so it wasn't actually that big of a deal. Alright. I think you can see me, and you're too far away, so... We had to blitz it, though, because we forgot to bring our... we forgot to bring stun recovery for the superhero armor. We did it. We got it in time. We just ran in there with the superhero armor, and I think we used the plasma sub rifles to great effect. Come on, you can do it. So close. There we go. I just like the battle rifle on the third floor, or the battle tank on the third floor waiting. That's my terror from the deep strategy. You just block the elevators with your bodies, and nothing can get you. What is this? It's just a piece of armor, so you're stuck in them for the whole thing. Is any damage boost? No. How much damage does this do, by the way? All right, 60 base. Oh, that was the UAC rifle. Oh, which one? This one here? The commando rifle? It's one of the weapons to take mastercrafted weapon parts. Has their reactions bonus. Good for training girls in the gorilla suits. Oh yeah, the blue one. No, I have no idea. No, open terror. It is vanilla rules. The lifts are opaque. Oh, silicoids. They're dangerous because you forget they are capable of killing your guys. Oh, hello. Hello, friend. Don't mind me. I'm not going to risk that again. Did we do any damage? No. I honestly don't know how I played. Like, elevator blocking, not so useful in alien bases, but it is the way to do artifact sites. All right, Ivan, let's get you something fun. Oh, okay. Take a peek. Everyone look around. How about you? From a different angle. There we go. All right. And you. I could probably kill you with this and get out. No, never mind. you could come a little bit closer, that would be great. You need a drink. Oh, am I sitting on? Oh, just gold. Guild team leaders. There we go. You can just have a peek upstairs. Nothing. I think I'll be able to go upstairs next turn. Oh, heavy laser. Come on. There you go. Yeah, I did not let ourselves... We didn't really use MC in our playthrough. We used a stipulation that we could only use MC for alien bases. That was our only MC training options. Otherwise, we never would have gone to alien bases in the first place. And in the end, it was not worth it. It was not worth it at all, especially after November when they only had displacers or DPLs on alien bases. All right, next turn. Yeah, next turn will be good. Oh, forgot about you. That's my fault. Oh, we got a wound. You are going to regret that. Moist. They did, but after November, they only had DPLs. DPLs and drills were the only weapons in the entire base. No sonic cannons or anything. Which meant you could legitimately run out of ammo on those bases. All right, there should be power armor. Where? Right there, facing away. That's perfect. One more. Take that power armor. All right, you stay here. Guard the door. It is a cool gun. I'm going to keep it as a shotgun type weapon. Alright, you can come inside. I think we did fine without molecular control. The key was to always end a turn inside a room. That stopped most of them. Oh, there we go. That's a good close range weapon for Ivan. Man, those tanks were not a threat. There comes a point in the game where all we do for a couple months is supply ship runs because we were trying to get the last of the research done. And at that point, you'll know, and then just recommend skipping all the way to the final mission. Oops. Alright, so these rooms are all cleared out for the most part. Oh, hello. I'm going to just camp these windows. Oh, poor Salty Joe. Salty Joe. Salty Joe number 1. Are you the last original? My goodness. Could it be? I'm going to try this through. I can't. Oh. Let's pull you back. I think I might be able to do it next turn. Hey, Rascal, how's it going? What time is it? That tank might not be able to move. There might be people trying to path around him and thus through him. Well, let's take care of that. And just use your oxygen. Well, I guess these aren't infinite use items anymore. Razzle frazzle. Alright, don't forget your disc. Another Marsic bodyguard. Let's see which way he's facing. Perfect. Power armor is nothing. Alright. Tank is still there. Let's try kneeling. It is rather odd that I can see that from here. Alright, I'm not going to have you lead that charge. I will have you go upstairs. Secure that. And then you can go up next turn. I guess we just had a large stack of O2 tanks waiting for us. The only one I don't like, and I started a new game on the off time just to play with things. I don't like that bandages are now only 2 uses. Ideally, I think they would be still 3 uses, so you can completely stop the bleeding from a wound, but not heal any HP. That's how I'd approach it, at least. Just gonna do the shuffle. Wonder if I can take out a door. Maybe I'll just take out my tank. Their tank with my tank. Maybe that's the best course of action. The only real thing to worry about is to make sure your base is in the flight path if you don't want it to get taken over. Don't do Australia. I think you do Western Western Hemisphere or Europe. Large landmass. I have been through what you're going through, Rascal. Now let's get you another gun, too. And we'll bring you back around, and yeah. I think superhero armors will just camp those windows. All I can tell you for starting base is in the game that I'm playing around with, I did it in Australia, and every single oh crap. Every single marker mission I could not get to with the car. Or the bus. Oh, well now you move. I see how it is. Alright. Well, you know what? You could be a good target right here. That's fine. And you can take out an engineer. I think I can take you out from here. Oh, Ivana, you survived a Gauss shot. I'm just going to go ahead and go, nope, nope, nope. Oh, we got enough backup. No problem. Whoop. I like putting my European bases in Crete. That's from vanilla because it would almost never get found there. But that is entirely up to you. Just come outside there, buddy. You'll like it. Crete, little island off of Italy. Messina, that area. Oh, sweet. He's bleeding out. Perfect. And now let us find... Oh, he's back on there. Excellent. How dare they? Make sure this room is empty. Oh. Salty Joe. Oh, you don't have a med kit. Do you have a med kit? Nope. Alright, Morningstar. Let's let Salty Joe get some bravery training in. Perfect. Very good. That's how we do things here. Oh, hello. Oh, with a lasgun. Please. Crisis. How do you see them? Oh, wow. Yeah, all right. Those are nice. Is there a hole in that wall? Don't stick your dick. There is a hole in that wall. All right, let's get out of sight then. Healing and then killing is pretty much SOP around here. And we're out of ammo. Now, you stay there and absorb those. Anyone that comes down for now. And then tank, you are retired. And you can guard from down here. All right. I am glad I hid that guy. That's literally what my toddler does every single day. All right. More deep. You have some work to do. Much nicer approach to this elevator shaft than last time. I guess. We can be nice. All right. Any of you have something more fun than the commando rifle? Me. Yeah, okay. Cumulus? I want to see this pile. Have they... Ouch. Wow, we are really... All right. You are not going to shoot that guy right now. You might, though. 26? No, next turn. Unless he comes downstairs. What are we at? We are at 58 dead. 2/3 done. No, I don't think so. Just Marsec. Which is a little weird since Marsec is the old XCOM. So how they came to be, I'll never understand. All right, what do we got? Yeah, all right, good job, Mardeeb. This is what I like to see right here. About 80. Give or take. God, they are all unarmed. This is, shoot the one who is still armed. Yoink. Oh, this is what you are made for. Unless you are in range, and I will go ahead and get some more slaves. That's right. It was a very fortunate crash. Take care of this guy. Glad I brought you back up here. Very profitable. How do we blow open that wall? Maybe it's a bug. I'll take it, though. Alright. These windows are paying dividends today. They did give him heavier armor, but that is no defense against seductresses. Alright, let's hope you didn't get any wounds from that one. Oh, we got another wound. Is it? No, it's Ivana this time. Alright. It came from like over here. Yeah. Well, you shot, so let's go ahead and... No. Alright. Get you healed up. Shotgun, nothing. Nothing. We can see up there. Oh, there's our guild rep. I guess we'll keep her alive. Do I have a potential double kill? No, I do not. Worth a shot. Luckiest roll? Oh, that would be great. I've had a lot of unlucky rolls. Oh no, I got one. All right, so we have a Star God base and a Merc base ready for us, which is the two things that delay the end of the game. So I think that's the luckiest right there. Salty Joe. No, not bring you up yet. Bring you up and take a peek. Not very accurate. They did a sway government mission. Basically, right before we got, like, the month that we researched zero tolerance to zero tolerance, they got a mission in. I do not have the keys now. It's just a standard alien base. Just happens to be Star Gods. Yeah. No, here you go. One time I got shot by a Celatid and didn't die. How's that for lucky roll? Yeah, so many floors. Let's just go upstairs. There's gear aplenty right there. And in fact, on the off chance something moves. Straight up hacking. I think if we could just take out the guild rep, the hostess. No, she went insane. So I don't know why we're not surrendering. Oh, hi. Oh, no, I'm not going to throw that at you. How you doing, Phyllis? I'm surprised you're just now getting stunned. I could really use a fusion cutter to get through these walls. I guess we'll just go around this way. See, heavy lasers. That's the problem. I think if this did what? 64, 32 to 96, I think it'd be a much better weapon. I know. H-Tier, I doubt you'll be able to hit him, but... look at that. I should not doubt you so much. You were the girl who had like 3 stamina and 4 strength when we hired you. And we'll get you nice and close. Poke. Daw. Well, we should be able to absorb that, right? Maybe he's the guy holding us up. Well, Marsec just piss traders off, and then you'll get like a trader base attack, and that'll take care of it for you. So like that, all you'd have to do is give them a melee attack. What's that, Rascal? What have you realized? Oh, there you go. I recommend doing a monthly save, just in case. Oh, that was perfect. I love when that happens. Oh, hi. What do you got? Those still hurt. I don't know how those have hurt us so much. Probably shouldn't be drinking this alcohol. Alright, well, Transcend, take a peek. Keep them flipping out. What do we got over here? Where? I love you. I should probably just go back to using Atom Beer without the stun penalty. Alright, Moist, can you peek around? See if we can get through this without getting shot. We'll do one shot and then hide. Oh. And they are looking the wrong way. Alright. That should do it. "74 enemies, by the way." There we go. The guild rep went berserk. That's all it took. 8 surrendered. All right. So that puts us at 74 plus 8, 82 enemies. All right. No bravery. Sorry, Joe. No stat increase for Joe, period. Otherwise, decent. I wish it'd be more, but we're at that point of the game where these guys are all doing really well. So what do we got? We use those. I don't need these anymore. You break those down, 12 las pistols, 1 plasma pistol. Those are nice. I thought I invented those. These are gorgeous, by the way. I just love that icon. Don't need those. Break those down. Break those down. Break those down. 9 more rail rifles. Hell yes. Those are going straight to base defense. 1 auto laser. 5 heavy lasers. You can sell those. 30 weapon parts. Da-da-da-da. And this will supply us with tanks, that's for sure. Alright, unfortunately, no Gatling laser parts like the last one. That's a shame. Do we need this for anything else? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, we do. For pretty much everything, apparently. I need to go see Salty's stats. Hold on, deal. Space available, -18. That's what I like to see here. Alright, we have some space in Rentopia and Dark Forest for sure. Take the Altar Boys. Yeah, Tough Girls. Do. There we go. And then we have Overflow and Island of Skulls, right? No, in Rentopia. That's where the Overflow is. Alright. Perfect. Alright, that was pretty good. No deaths this time. Last time we lost 2 on that mission. And just a couple wounds. So what do we got? Yeah, 2 wounds. Ivana, you're out for 23 days. That is rough. And Phyllis out for 19. And, I didn't want to see. How is... So, Joe. Yeah, you just need bravery. And a touch more melee and you're done. Just a touch. Oh, we can't do it because you're not home. Let's see. First mission, October 2601. 173 kills, 111 stuns. It's decent. 50% accuracy over your entire career. That's awesome. Sick days, 1 year. Excellent stuff. All right. I have no idea where the music's from. That was the heavy freighter or secure freighter, the new freighter mission. Voodoo School wise, any new revelations? Nope. I know Dawnfire's voodoo is horrible, as is tradition. All right, let us save. Actually, I'm gonna wait till the new hand comes in. Ah, darn it. You know, I'm not gonna do that one. They're not worth it. Oh, excellent. So how many can you get rid of? 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. So we have space for one more thing here. If you have any recommendations to what to plop in here. Oh, I need to build don't I need to build a Gauss defense for research purposes? And these are done. 1, 2. I know I'm gonna have to build more of these. 3, 4. All right. logs. 250 of 265. 25, 25, 125. Hold down control and click on them and you can relocate buildings. Now, I need 4, so I'm not really going to gain anything here except for more worker space. All right. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is a hot mess right here. All right, and we should almost be done training these people. And get rid of the dojos. I'll keep one of them. All right, yep. The ghost beam. The academicians describe this as a magical power the star gods themselves use to kill their enemies. It ignores almost all of an enemy's armor and goes directly for their life force. Even those who survive are gripped by otherworldly terror. We don't know how to employ it on the battlefield yet. Wahaha. So it does daze damage? I thought it did actual damage. Alright, that's the ghost stuff. Let's read the heavy freighter flight plan. Yep. Oh, Rentopia's gas chamber is done. Excellent. Alright, we're just waiting for John's hand to get in here. Alright, it should be all of them here. No, not that one. What is it? Broken trader. Broken traders rep. Make sure. Yeah. All right. Double checking. That's the only time I wish we could hide things in here. All right. Get that taken care of. You can feel special, but I'll also forget. If I don't do it now. Aye. Do I have other things in these prison cells? No, just a magical girl and 5 Marsic operatives. All right. Alright, you do this for a second. Let's get Rentopia's stuff back over here. Yoink, 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 yoink. Oh, look at these Spartans I have over here, too. Forgot about them. All right, back to red chips. A rail rifle. Oh, hey, the blue thing that we've been looking for. An Earth-built Gauss-like weapon, much weaker than alien counterparts, but also less bulky and still pretty deadly. 60 base, 0 to 120, so it does the same damage as our Super Magnums. But it is... Well, it has that base piercing damage to go through armor. Can be used one-handed. But I don't see us using it. Yes, I will play Open APOC once it comes out, but that might not be for a while. So 60 base is actually pretty decent. It's pretty decent. At least now we know what they are. I wonder if it's used for anything. Nope. Yeah, slightly worse. Oh, it doesn't have any auto fire though. So yeah, that's right. Nor as accurate, but faster to fire. And you can make ammo for it, more importantly, right? All right. Let's do this round. I'm going to double check. Broken... Trader engineer. Yep, all right. You can tell all that stuff. Oh, okay. So I do need this for research. It sounded like it. It also provides a test platform for Gauss weapon research, so. Worst case scenario, I have extra defense on this base. I might lose out on a plasma delivery. We built all the lingerie. All right. Let us do a quick look through here. What do I need for the lingerie? What was I low on? No, not that. Where is it? Where is it? Merchandise. Oh, I used up all the Durithread. I still have 101 porn. Godly Brain. What does that give us again? I think the luxury barracks are going to be a good all-around system as well. Alright, equipment, explosives. I don't think I need any of this stuff. Can I make more? I need more defender armor. Oh, I can make a lot of defender armor. Let's go back into that production. All right, come on, Joe. I need your guy to get here. I am like falling asleep sitting up, and I'm on an exercise ball too, which is pretty impressive. All right. Let's do a quick check to see if anyone hiding behind. And then, do I have any zappers I can make? No. All right. Keep making rum. All right, we built that for some reason. Oh, well, that's fine. I don't remember why we built that. Twitchy Weed, that is your base name. All right, Twitchy Weed. Your starting stats are pretty good melee, and good starting stamina. We always start with a reaction training first. Sneaky thinky. Whoops. All right. We'll get you on the top of the list. So you're on the next craft. And Frank. Frank Hennessy. And I'm going to remember to put you into... Oh, you're already in the Crusader Shield. I need to make more of those, actually. Just upgrade all the Pyromans. And we will do that right now. All right. Well, thank you all very much for watching the late night stream. I might not have to switch to late nights all the time. She seems to be napping in the afternoons pretty well. But we'll keep an eye on that. Otherwise, I hope you have a great weekend. Have a happy Easter if you care about Easter. If not, don't have a happy Easter. And I will see you all on Monday. Adios.